Welcome back. Outdoors with Joe. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna take the bass raider out on the water. Water conditions today seem to be calm. It's a little windy, about 5-10 miles an hour wind, but we're gonna try to make the best of it on this beautiful Saturday. Let's go. This lake that I'm going to is not known for producing big bass. This trip is more so just to see how the upgrades on this bass raider hold out, how I changed around a little bit to make it more convenient while I'm out there, especially when I'm solo. Putting the trolling motor in the front and controlling it from the front, as well as the fish finder, it should make it a lot easier to maneuver. But we're gonna go out there and see how it works out. I'll add a little commentation along the way to keep you guys updated as far as what I'm doing and how I'm using the new upgrades and how switching things around works better for me. For those who do have bass raiders that are out there that have questions about how to make it easier to maneuver these boats. The ones that do have it know it can be challenging. You're gonna have to change it around probably 10-20 times in order to get it just right. So that's basically what the day is gonna be, trying to get this setup just right. So when I do go out and attack these big bass, it'll make it a lot easier for me. So let's go. Let me tell you guys, pollen season has been crazy here in central North Carolina. I'm telling you, I can't make it. I can't make it. Shout out to my sponsor, Allegra D. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be out here today. I'm just kidding, not sponsored by Allegra D, but Allegra D really got me back outside. I mean, I couldn't stand it. This year was probably the worst year for pollen that I've ever been through in my whole life. I mean, to keep me from fishing, oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I will try to attempt to launch this thing in a ramp. As you can see, this isn't exactly a boat trailer. It's my Lowe's utility trailer. So I'm not backing this trailer all the way in the water. One, I don't have those waterproof tail lights, submergible lights. So I ain't doing it. I'm gonna get in the water the best way that I can. Tearing up this trolling motor, that is. Kids, don't try this at home. Unless you have parental consent. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Trusty fish finder right here. I believe this is the Striker, Garmin Striker 4. Getting this cover off, such. They make this thing so difficult to take off, but they do protect. Alright, getting the fish finder hooked up. Slide my battery under here. Get up there. Take the transducer cable and hook that up. Yeah, this stuff is dummy proof. Guess I'm the dummy. There you go. Today I'll be using the Mach 2 with a swim jig with a tungsten weight, and take the Lew's Mach Smash with a fluke, the weighted hook. Just for starters. Alright, let's get this baby in the water. First, let's connect our battery here. Those that are thinking about doing it, it's a good idea to, if you want to control your trolling motor from the front, to get these positive and negative cable extensions that goes from the front of the boat all the way to the rear. That way you don't have all your weight on one end of the boat. I believe the company that makes this is I believe it's Newport Vessels, and I think Minn-Kota makes them also. They're just terminal extensions. And it's a good idea to get this this Minn-Kota battery power box. You can test your battery, see how much life it has. You can plug up your cell phone, fits the batteries pretty good. Pretty good investment. I don't regret it. All right, now that we got the trolling motor hooked up, let me get my seat in position. Always have your safety vest, fellas and ladies. Never know when you're gonna need it. What I like to do, I like to get as much of the boat in the water as possible, so I don't have to push off as much with the paddle, especially when you're hard loading it from a boat dock. Normally I'll just soft load it from the bank, but I figured I'd give this one a try. Let it get in there just good. Give her a little tap, make sure she's free floating. Pull my deck up just a little bit. Grab my paddle. We are off. Beautiful day. It's not a lot of current. Outstanding conditions. Paddle up. Always make sure you secure your rods. If not, you'll be swimming for it. So guarantee it. Been there, done that. A little more in the water. There we go. Turn on my fish finder. See what depth we're at. All right, everything's good. Get the swim jig out first. All right. And we're off. I attempted to put a weedless prop on this thing, but it appeared I bought the wrong size, so hopefully we won't run into too many weeds here. It's just fucking weedless, dude. Yeah, one thing about these bass raiders, you can go where most boats can't go. Back here in this thick stuff, still gliding through. Yeah, these pontoons come in handy. Got some decent looking beds back here. Quick rundown about the day. Not too successful with the trolling mount or trolling motor up front. You got to make sure it's tight enough to that transom, because that transom on the front of these bass raiders are a lot thinner than the transom on the back for some reason. So I may have to take something to compensate for that thickness to keep it tied down. But anyway, it did pretty good. If you want to get these swivellies seats, I wouldn't recommend them unless you're on a budget like me. They're kind of wobbly, but it still got the job done. But if you want to spend a little bit more money and get a better pedestal seat, I'd highly recommend that. There's some bass up in the shadow. I see a couple of bluegills. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's a fish out there. This water is super clear out here. That's not a good case. Get out the tree, fool. Get out here a little further. Yeah, that's a bed right there. Some baby bass. You get bigger. I got it. Oh no, you good. I try to get my practice in when I can.
I've had to swing from my boat.
Oh yeah, I had to out here.
Where you gonna go? Gets away.
Yeah. Well, folks, that trip was somewhat of a success. We were able to get the boat out on the water. Was able to determine what worked, what didn't work as far as the new trolling motor positioning and other components on the Bass Raider. Fish weren't biting. Like I said in the intro, it wasn't about going out there and attacking bass. It was more of just seeing how that boat reacts to the changes and how I got accustomed to being on the water in that situation. I'm definitely going to make some upgrades. Going to change some things around. Like I said, that the transom mount was a little too thin in the front. I had to add something to it to make it a little bit thicker, so the trolling motor can clamp on a little bit better. Other than that, like I said, and the swivel seat is a little loose. Like I said, if you're on a budget is good, but if you can is able to upgrade, I'd recommend it. Now, other than that, it was a successful trip. Um, I'll be adding more things to the boat, taking it out on different lakes. Hopefully, my luck will be a lot better as far as catching fish. But we all know we zonk from time to time, and I definitely caught a zonk there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back with some more content, some more fishing, and definitely some more upgrades and content on that Bass Raider. A lot of things you can do with it, a whole lot, a lot of upgrades. There's other YouTube videos out there. I got a lot of good ideas from those guys. Check them out, and I'll see you next time.